Here's what I learned and did the last 2 weeks of building my company. Now, I had 43 meetings in week 32, so that's 2 weeks ago. I didn't have a chance to make the last week's video because there were just too many things to do. I had 43 meetings and it's just crazy. Like, it doesn't make any sense to have so many meetings. Now, why did I have that many meetings? Well, it was just a good opportunity. I got a lot of feedback on our landing pages. I got a lot of feedback on our projects and potential customers and clients. And so it was just worth it to do this. Now, meetings are really good for that. They're really good at coordinating work, but they're not that good at getting stuff done. Bruce Lee said it as succinctly as possible. Knowing is not enough, we must apply. So, like, I had these many meetings, but last week and this week and forward, I won't really have that many meetings because I need to re-implement. I need to change the things. I need to do whatever that I've learned from there and take my learnings and actually apply them. One of the things that we did, though, was we had Google Ads that gave us 2 leads on testinghelper.com. And that's like within very short amount of time and with the Google Ads not being optimized at all. So that means our customer acquisition cost will be pretty good if we just have like some guesstimates, like, okay, like what if we have this number as conversions, etc. So this is really, really nice. There's 2 things with this here. One was that people actually didn't show up for their meeting. They are highly engaged clients. So they filled in their name, they filled in their email, they filled in even their phone number and when they want to have a meeting. They just didn't show up to the meeting. So I need to call them to make sure, hey, what about this thing here? And we might need to change the part of the funnel to just see how we can do this. Maybe they will just sign up. They won't be asked when to have a meeting, and then I will just call them directly. This will probably be better. And the other thing is that Google Ads is a terrible interface. It's so slow, so annoying to use. But if you're a new entrepreneur, I would suggest you to check it out because it's very easy to set up once you get a little bit hang of it. And you can just try to validate your business. You don't have to do a lot of other things to validate a business, like making content, writing to people, cold calling, cold emailing, all of this. It's basically just a click. You pay cash to get leads. And that's it. It might, if you have a business where you can earn this amount of money and it costs this amount of money for a lead, now you have a great business. Like, it's basically just that. It's just a numbers game. I was also presenting our project management tool, which is getting pretty sweet. It's almost done for the first version, but they still have some annoying bugs and it's pretty ugly. Some places we need to redesign it, etc. We're getting a new developer on board just to help us redesign it. And yeah, people were very surprised how good it is already. For most of the people, it's been pretty good response. They were like, it's so nice, so simple, so fast, so intuitive. But I also showed it to Build, Show, Tell, and they saw it just as a clone of Trello that's faster. It probably happened because I didn't do a proper presentation. I didn't prepare enough for the presentation. To be honest, I didn't prepare that much. I just wanted to get it out there, just get some initial feedback on the marketing, because I knew it was not done, but I didn't make that explicit. So that's my fault. And then also the design looks very similar to Trello. And so when you have something that's very similar, it can be a very good thing or a very bad thing, because people can be like, hey, it's just like this here, but just easier or have more features, right? So that could be a plus. That's a way they could see it. Or they can see it as, it's just the same. Like, why would I change? And in this presentation, people went to the other side. So just changing the design, I think that will help a lot. And I also had another presentation with a guy and from Twitter as well. And he explained to me what he needs. He needs a business management tool. And it got me thinking that actually what we are doing is most project management tool focus on the task, improving the task flow or the task in general. That's the only thing they do. They don't think about the top. And that's kind of where we are, because that's the problem I had when I'm managing a lot of projects right now. How do I have a bird's eye overview where I see where is everything going, where is the cost going, what are people doing, are they doing the right thing, do they have enough tasks, are they annoyed by something. It's very hard to see in existing solutions, right? With Trello, you just see that boards, like, and that's it. You have to click and it takes 20 seconds between changing. It's very hard to have multiple boards for multiple projects or sub-projects, like maybe you have customer support, or you have marketing, or you have development. It's very hard to get an overview there. And this is what I'm trying to do with this here. So actually, I was thinking about this. This is not really a project management tool only. We're not really focusing on, we will make it really nice for being employee, co-workers that are doing the work and the managers, but also the CEO or like the top management, like everyone will be able to see what is happening in the organization. And so it's actually more like to medium-sized businesses and big businesses, I think, and that's what I've been I'm thinking a little bit about. Maybe we should rebrand ourselves to not be just another project management tool, but be business management tool. I actually hired a writer named Billy, and you might ask, why hire a writer in 2023 when we have ChatGPT? It even rhymes. Now the reason is there's so much crappy content because of ChatGPT. People are not investing in good content. They're firing content creators, ghost writers, copywriters, etc. Because they're like, oh, we could just use ChatGPT, but it's just not that good. Like, it makes a lot of error. Like, we use it for some things, mainly for coding, to just, if we have like some issues, we can ask it. But making an article with ChatGPT is not that useful. Like, they're not that good. You can clearly see that it was made by AI. And so the idea is that I will combine my forces, we'll combine our forces with my thoughts on business, leading teams and software development, and then Billy's abilities to make beautiful, simple content. And the hope is that it will be a symbiotic relationship, because I think going forward, communication is going to be even more important. Communication have always been important. When you can speak with conviction, when you can speak clearly, then people will understand you. You can get stuff done. You can sell stuff. You can do a lot of things. And so I think if we combine forces with this here, this will be very, very beneficial for the company. So that's the plan. We will see how it works out, and I'll keep you guys updated here. And for goals this week, we have 2 goals. The first goal is that we want to, sorry if you can hear the coffee maker here in the background, I'm sitting at a cafe. The first one is we want to make our project management tool good enough for getting beta users on. And we talk about that for a few weeks, but I think it's finally there. Like, we just keep improving it. We haven't really added many new features. It's just improving on the existing things, making the design better, making the things better, etc. So that's for the development part of the company. And for my part, the marketing, we're gonna focus on the testinghelper.com, getting the landing pages updated, and just improved in general. And maybe also think about the flow of how are people interacting when they sign up, because people are clearly not coming to the meetings, so we need to figure out a way to make sure they come to their meetings. You made it so far. Why not subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Twitter? We are at TigerTeamX, and my DM are always open. See you guys. Cheers.